via Venmo. It's at Palmer Home -4 children is the account to do so. Joining us now are David Lee. He's the development director for Palmer Home in Tennessee. And also, we are pleased to welcome Stephen, who is in the Palmer Home Transitional Care Program. Welcome to the program. Thanks so much for coming on. Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
Glad to be here.
All right, so you guys, it is our understanding, recently went on a trip with On River Time. That's a nonprofit, I believe, that provides these unique experiences to folks. Tell us about that. What was that like?
It was fun. Just a great experience to get out to see, like, countryside and new experiences. Fly fishing, pretty fun.
Fly fishing. Had you done that before?
Never. First day I caught 6 fish.
Six fish.
Biggest fish was 22 inches.
You sound like an experienced fly fisherman, because a lot of folks go out there and fly fish and don't catch a fish at all for that experience.
I think if I tried to fly fish, I would catch the back of my pants.
So what was that like, David? Is this something you've been doing on a regular basis? Is this kind of a new thing?
Well, this is something that On River Time's been doing for a while, but this was my personally first time to go. I actually had never even been to that part of the country. You fly into Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and take a little trip over to the Idaho side. It's right off the Snake River on the other side of the Grand Tetons, and they do a really great job making this experience just be catered the whole way. I mean, they really make the kids feel valued and worthy of everything they're giving them. And from what I saw, you know, these kids get to do something that otherwise may never have the opportunity to do. And On River Time and Palmer Home for Children are able to partner together. I think we took, I'm going to probably not quote a number, but 10 to 15 kids with us, and there were 40 there total. And he said he caught 6, but the group, I would say overall, I think during the 2 days of fishing was close to 400 fish pulled in.
Golly, that is awesome. All fly fishing?
Yeah, it's all fly fishing. You're floating down the Snake River, about 13,000 cubic feet a second of water at a time. It's one of the highest populations of trout in the United States, and for me to be able to catch fish, I mean, it proves that there's a really good area, because I don't know what I'm doing on it either, guys.
Steve, is that something you think you might want to do again?
Yes, sir.
You probably catch more fish next time.
Hopefully.
So, what do you think about the transitional care program here at Palmer Home, Stephen? How has that helped you?
I think it's amazing. It's helped me kind of get out on my own and kind of see, all right, this is what adulthood's like. So it's helping me save money and also be able to just experience, I guess, independency.
Yeah. Have you thought about what you might want to do when you get to that point?
I want to go to school and major in criminal justice.
Okay.
But then there's another, like in September, I'll start working for the Shelby County Sheriff's Department now.
Okay. So. Shelby County, Tennessee. Yeah. You think you might want to get in law enforcement? Yeah.
I want to be a private investigator or a detective one day.
Okay.
So they suggested it'd probably be easier to kind of just go ahead and rank up and start from the bottom. So.
So any cases that you think might be interesting to you as a PI or a detective? Thought about that?
Not really. Any case would probably be interesting to kind of get like the first perspective, like just seeing it firsthand. So
yeah,
you try to put the pieces together. You see the evidence in front of you, and you've got to, well, this is here and that's there, but how did they get here?
Yeah,
you've got to be the one to put the puzzle pieces together and figure it out.
Like a puzzle, no doubt about it. What are some of the resources that the Transitional Care Program has made available to you, Stephen, that have helped you?
I think when we first discussed it, I wanted to do business, so they put me on like an online test to kind of like personality type questions, and it kind of leaned me more towards criminal justice. So
okay.
Now I've just stuck with it, and then anytime I call any of them, they always give me the best advice of maybe school, work related. personal life choices. They answer the call. If they don't answer, they always call back. So it's always a great thing, especially in transition care, to actually have multiple people you can call on that say, hey, I have this problem. They give me an answer whenever they can, if they can do it immediately, or they'll call somebody else to help out.
Yeah. So you feel like that they really do have your best interest at heart. They're really trying to guide you, counsel you, and make sure that you live a fulfilling, rewarding life.
Yes, sir. They always best interest to help get you to where you want to be in life. So without it, I don't know if it's going to be a clear path to get where I want to be.
Yeah. Plus, you got to go fly fishing on the Snake River. That's a pretty big deal.
They opened a lot of doors to do that.
So, David, what about in your work when you talk to people about the work that the Palmer Home for Children does? What kind of reaction do you get when you explain the mission to them?
You know, I think they're just filling a gap, and the hole that gap sits in is deep, and there's a lot that can be done. And I think Palmer Home is a ministry that, it not only has its credibility lended to it by how long it's been around, but by, its reputation and the people who believe in it and work here. It's just easy to see why it deserves your donations, and why it is an organization that you can support and know that your money's going to the right place. Working with Stephen, on that trip, he was one of the kids in the transitional program I really got to know better, but it's easy to see through experiences and opportunities that they provide like that, that it can open, as he said, open doors, and somebody who's got your back. And so I think that's what's important.
Stephen, since you've been in the transitional care program, have you developed some relationships with other children and with the staff that you feel like you'll carry with you for life?
Yes, sir. Especially on the trip, I got to see. I didn't know too many on this campus.
Yeah.
On the trip, I got to kind of hear their stories and kind of just hang out with them.
Yeah.
So, especially with the staff, I got to hang out with David a lot more.
Yeah.
Mr. Drake.
Yeah.
Got to fish with Mr. Drake on the second day. It'll be something I carry around for the rest of my life and help to anybody else I meet along the way kind of share this experience and kind of just let them know, hey, it's a great place, and you won't really find anybody else better to have in your corner whenever you're in a hard place.
That's awesome. So you mentioned earlier that you have an interest in studying criminal justice. Have you thought about where you want to go to school for that?
Northwest.
Okay. Yeah. You like the program there? You've explored that somewhat?
Got accepted, I think, within my first week of applying.
Fantastic. Wow. Congratulations. That is awesome. And then you're thinking about, you told us earlier, maybe joining the Shelby County Sheriff's Department.
Yes, sir.
Working in Shelby County, Tennessee. Want to do PI work or detective work, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I passed my agility test a little over 3 weeks ago.
What does that include? What do you have to do there?
Pretty much like an obstacle course. You got to be able to at least pass the fitness before they get you in classes, and you got to study patrol and things like that.
Is it like running in tires and scaling the wall, and then you got to go under and then over and then under again?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got to say, Stephen, you seem to be a very fit person, a very handsome person, so I bet that wasn't a big challenge for you.
Nah, not really.
Did a lot better than I would do.
David, how rewarding is it for you to serve in this role at Palmer Home?
Oh, man, I feel blessed to be able to get to just be a part of a team like this. It's one of those things that you can wake up and be proud of, and I certainly feel, again, blessed to be in the position that I'm in.
It's a great team, isn't it?
It really is, and everybody's so encouraging. They've always stood beside you, arm to arm, whatever you're going through, they're there. And they do that for the staff, they do that for the kids, they do that for the public.
I got to believe we're just about out of time, but the kids seeing you guys work together so well, that bleeds over to them too as well, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. They see how people are supposed to treat other people.
We certainly hope so.
Yeah, that's great. David Lee, Stephen, in the Transitional Care Program, congratulations to you And I'm so glad that you were able to come to the Palmer home and get you set for your career. I have no doubt you're going to succeed at whatever you do. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Good luck
Thank
to you, man. We're coming right back here. It's the Palmer Home for Children 11th Annual Radiothon. Stay with us.